Well, hello everyone. It's me, Daniel with Website Candy, and what I primarily like to do is teach you guys how to use Photoshop and how to do all kind of different things. Today what I'm going to show you guys is how to cut something out in Photoshop. You can never get enough of those videos. So here's this guy right here, and as you can see, he's on a plain background, and it seems like a really easy task. So let me go over here to my number one tool that I normally like to use, is the magic wand. As I click that right there, as you can see, the marching ants are going around the side of his body. And if I hold shift, you see I get the plus on the cursor there, and it doesn't do such a good job over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over here to my quick selection tool and hold the minus there by holding option, and you can see my cursor turns to the minus there, and as I touch in this neck area, touching this arm area here, you can see where I am, making a better selection. And right here on the flag, there's some Martian ants. So I'm going to kind of get those right there as well, get as close as I can to the edge. And you can see everything works out really well. So let's go over here to this area of his body right here, and just by clicking down, you see it doesn't do such a good job as it did on the outside there. So I'm gonna hit Command Z, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit delete and commit that first and go ahead and get that taken care of. So I got all the pixels on the outside of his body taken care of. So I'm gonna hit Command D to get rid of my marching ants here, and I'm going to switch over here to my lasso, my magnetic lasso tool. So right over here on my magnetic lasso tool, what you want to do is you want to zoom in, but you want to make sure that you're seeing your whole section that you're going to be working with here, because you can't zoom out when you're, start with the magnetic lasso tool. So what I'm going to do with the magnetic lasso tool, which is so awesome, thank you so much Adobe, I'm going to create a point right here, an anchor, and as I start to drag alongside of his arm here, and you want to stay as close as you possibly can. I'm using a mouse right now, however a Wacom tablet will work a little bit easier and better. And just really take your time, and if you want to, you can actually click down to set an anchor, so if you ever have to go back, it'll be really easy to go back right to that point where you kind of left off at there. So a lot of times when you're doing this right here, you're going to have to pick up your mouse and reset it, because you're going to run out of desk space that you're dragging on. So that's where you definitely want to set that anchor. So I'm going to click down right there, set an anchor, and I'll start to go upside of the side of his body here, and like I said, I'm just being moving as slow as possible to make sure that I'm letting Photoshop recognize the pixels and do everything that I needed to do in reference to getting a real clean cutout right overside here. So as I kind of scroll up here really slowly, it's setting those anchors by itself, and I'm going to get up here to the top here, and as you get closer to the end, don't get antsy-pantsy now, and as I click the end there, I got a really good selection. I just hit delete and I get rid of those pixels over there. So now once again, we're going to do the same thing over here. Like I mentioned before, make sure that you can actually see the entire selection that you're going to cut out here, and you can see how I'm kind of staying in the brown area, and you can see where the actual magnetic lasso tool is doing a great job, and it's doing what it should be doing in reference to making a really good connection in reference to cutting out this guy, only the pieces that we want to cut out there. I'm going to set an anchor down here at the bottom. I'm going to go across. I'm going to set another anchor. And as I start to go around his hand there, I'm going to set an anchor here. I'm going to set an anchor here. Sometimes you got to kind of help it along to make sure that it's giving you the selection that you actually want. So, really take your time with this. Don't rush it, and you can get it done the first time the right way if you just take your time. I'm going to set an anchor there because I'm starting to go into a little curve there. And as I get over here, I'm going to set an anchor there. And as I click on this top anchor, you'll notice that the cursor there creates a little circle off the side of it there to let you know that you're going to have a complete selection. As I hit delete there, and let's bring this down so we can see it in full here, you can see I have a really clean cutout, and everything looks really, really good the way I want it here. Now the last thing I want to show you guys here on my channel I did get approved through Google and YouTube in reference to being able to get the support here. It's in beta right now, so when you go to my channel, if you're just watching this video because you found it, on the internet somewhere, definitely go to YouTube. Go to my home channel, navigate to my home channel, and come right over here and you click this and you can support. I'm on my personal channel here. $1, $5, or any amount, anything helps out in reference to helping us create good content and delivering it to you guys here on YouTube. So, I really appreciate it, and definitely leave a comment and let me know, say something in reference to you donated, and might even have a little special gift for you when you do that. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. I thank you, and make sure you subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye now.